Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Opinion Overhaul. Now, here we are. Well, Obama, despite all the complaints we've given you, I think it's about time we thanked you for all the laughs, the gaffes, the memes, and all the fun times you've given us over the years. Personally, my opinion of you has changed. I started out thinking you were more of a cheerleader than a president, and some of your policies I thought wouldn't stick, and they were few and far between, but since then it really has changed. I've warmed up to you, especially at this point. I've come to appreciate that cool, calm, collected demeanor. Now, if you look here, this is like 20 years worth of aging. This is just over his presidency. This was obviously hard on him. Now, for comparison, if you look at these, this guy is 42. This is about 10 to 15 years difference in most of these people, and honestly, I think most of them look younger. This is the older picture, by the way. Yeah, I literally can't see a difference. Okay, well, but we're getting off track. Now, Obama did accomplish a lot of things, less than some presidents, more than others. And despite this, he does get put on the worst presidents ever list in some cases. I think this is mainly attributed to the national debt he collected, but we can't really compare it to people like Harding that gambled away the U.S. Treasury and Buchanan that pretty much promoted slavery and maybe even ended up causing the Civil War. Now, one of the most important jobs I feel that the president should have is being presidential, and despite all Obama's faults, he was very good at being presidential. For instance, there's a heckler in the crowd here, and they're in the White House, and Obama just owns him. Okay, here we go.
Hey, yeah, listen, you're in my house.
Oh goodness, absolutely hilarious. Okay, this one, another heckler comes. This heckler is a little nicer, a little less rude. Obama sort of. Oh goodness. Okay, you just have to watch it.
I agree with you. I want to hear from you. I love you back. You kind of screwed up my ending, but that's okay.
Oh goodness. Okay. This was one of my favorite. Obama's talking to a group of people. A little boy comes up to ask a question.
Scott, what do you have to say?
I have to say why people hate you and why they supposed to love you. That is love.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh goodness, that was one of my favorite moments. That was funny. Okay, now for more of his policies, I think a lot of people don't agree with most of them, but this one sort of seems to be one of the more important. I think not many people agree with it. A lot of people do disagree, and then some will argue that the U.S. Supreme Court really has nothing to do with the president. On that note, I do disagree because for gay people, he was a pretty big activist. For instance, he signed the Don't Ask, Don't Tell Repeal Act of 2010 way before anyone else was even thinking about it. Then you have him coming out in support of
at a certain point, I've just concluded that, for me personally, it is important for me to go ahead and affirm that I think same-sex couples should be able to get married. I have to tell you, as I said,
Now, you may think, oh, that was pretty normal for the time. He did this way back in May 9th of 2012. If you want a little comparison, it took Hillary all the way to March 3rd, I think it was mid-March 2013, to come out with something almost a full year later. Other than that, we have to thank you for the memes. 99 problems, but Bin Laden ain't one. Oh goodness. Oh, okay. This one's one of my favorite of all time. So this is where sort of Trump's and Obama's paths first really crossed. If you don't know the background story, Trump wanted Obama to reveal his birth certificate because he believed he was born in Kenya, and he was willing to pay $5 million to some charity of Obama's choice if Obama gave up his birth certificate. This is sort of a joke on that. I just want you guys to watch it.
Now, I warn you, no one has seen this footage in 50 years. Not even me. But let's take a look.
if we skip ahead a little bit. Oh gosh, that is funny. Okay, then we have the more the newer ones, with this guy. That's another thing we have Obama to thank for bringing this guy into the limelight. I love Biden, but these memes. So Distractify collected about 31 of these. I don't think Distractify wrote any of them, but this is just more of a collection. The link's down below if you want to go check them all out. Okay, this one's hilarious. You can read it. My favorite out of this entire list was this one. Biden says, "I'm gonna throw his wig into the fireplace." Obama's like, "Joe, don't." Biden says, "One Horcrux down, 6 to go." If you don't get that reference, I'm sorry, but I just found that absolutely hilarious. Well, this comes to the end. I just have to say, thanks, Obama. We had a lot of complaints, and I'm sure we won't hear enough of them. But it's been a good time. It's not been all bad. I think everyone can agree with that. I hope we'll see more of you in the future. So, see you later, Obama. Other than that, I want you all to go check out Opinion Overhaul, new channel. I think I have like 2 subscribers at this point, so go down, give me some support, subscribe if you like the concept of this channel. Go check out some more videos. I think they should be up by now. Thanks a lot, guys. See you later. This has been another episode of Opinion Overhaul.